Salut. Ouais bah nouveau petit live. C'est Game of Thrones aujourd'hui, donc le jeu. Normalement d'ici 3 quarts d'heure, 1 heure, je couperai ce live là, pardon. Je vais couper celui-là et je vous ferai un live sur un autre jeu. Alors je sais pas si ma sauvegarde est restée. D'accord, donc ouais, ma sauvegarde est pas restée. Donc, parce que j'avais déjà fait l'épisode 1 en fait avant. J'avais vu que le 1 était gratuit. J'avais enlevé le jeu, donc toutes mes sauvegardes ont été enlevées. Ouais bah c'est pas grave, je vais recommencer.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. And I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood.
Shh. Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What'd I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job. You're his squire. You idiot. Fetch him some wine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King in the North!
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock. and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
Gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Get to the Lannisters!
Aye! Iron from ice!
Aye!
Garrett,
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question, what's to be done with you? It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done. You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off. For now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged. Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shoveling slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Just shut your mouth.
It's the truth. It's not like I'm making it up. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there. Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
Nothing. I'm fine.
I'm so glad to hear it. Now take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
They've got weapons.
Who brings fucking weapons to a
We
wedding?
need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
We need to get back to camp. Garrett, we have to get back.
Gift from the king!
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
Je me suis raté.
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one! What? Look out! Good fucking riddance.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly!
You fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time. Seven hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Walder Frey says time. Don't run,
God
this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
There's still time, my lord. We can both
You
get...
must go.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
Tell only the Castellan.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
We've lost the prey.
Lord. Fresh. That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon. Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a Forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword?
Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
Lord Forrester gave me this sword.
Forrester. I should have known. That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy. Fuck you.
Alors fuck you, ça veut pas dire aller au diable. Hein.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
You really are a pig.
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! No, please!
Lord Whitefield will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father? Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder.
It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the White Elves just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you? These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important, then. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
The Ironwood Grove. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you. This might help.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it. Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Who is the new lord of House Forrester?
White Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do?
Nothing?
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait! Be safe.
Ethan? Ethan! I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
You'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
I might remind you, Sir Royland, I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Of course, my lord.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine, let's be done with it.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there you said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
Tell him to go away.
I'll throw him out the gate myself if you'd like.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye, and we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honourable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. Ethan made this for me. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you. And I look forward to the day you can. Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally. Especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Ouais, bah 2 minutes, j'arrive.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Begging your pardon, milady, but are you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, my lady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble, but I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, my lady.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me.
2 petites secondes des loulous. Ah oui, d'accord, le jeu il met pas beaucoup de temps à arriver.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
You can do this.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They are noble, not traitors, Your Grace.
Noble? Perhaps once. For a northern house. But now they're merely dead. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated. although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried. How was...
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on the seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Well? Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am Queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree? You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I am well aware of the risk. I can see how important this is to you. I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Seven hells.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat.
Ok, bonsoir gentil.
Bonsoir. Never stop.
As my father likes to say,
Hey. D'accord. Mais j'ai compris, je suis pas conne, hein. Mais non. Je lui dis bonsoir parce que voilà, ils étaient sur le truc. Vous êtes jumeaux, mais gros lol. Vous avez pas du tout un trait de ressemblance. Pardon.
not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning
Moi,
cat.
je veux les trucs typiaques, là. C'est les Bretons.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
Et quand je parlerai bien français, eh ben, je serai à la fête du Monochi parce que lui, j'ai des.
Donc, un pourcentage, je préfère que tu y ailles pas. Bon, c'est pas grave. On en reparlera.
Ceci n'est pas du gros québécois à
personne, ça sera la fin du monde. Et ta connerie aussi, Hugo. Ceci n'est pas du gros québécois à prendre avec humour, pour ceux qui comprennent. J'ai pas compris parce que j'ai pas eu le temps de lire.
Calice de marde.
Oui. Salut les poulets.
Mais pourquoi tu t'es créé un compte là-dessus?
Farm Pagoul.
Pourquoi tu t'es créé un compte là-dessus?
Ça va le petit poulet?
J'ai pas confiance en toi pour ça.
Ouais.
Mais de toute façon, je vais prendre quelques jours là. Hein. Je vais sûrement partir quelques jours. Là où personne ne saura. Oui. Non, run and gun. Ouais, ok. À moi. Mais
bon, ça va, Marine, autrement?
Si t'as un truc à me dire à moi, genre dis, parce que là, sinon, je s'en mêle les pinceaux avec Delta.
Bah, ça va, autrement, Marine?
Comment ça, t'as mal pour le club? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé, Adrien? Espèce de tabarnak. Moi, j'ai pas dit que j'étais, que c'était sûr, hein, Delta. Salut Yannick Monia Monueo, pardon. Ok Panto, bisous à toi mon poulet. Ouais, j'ai compris ce que t'avais dit hein. Ok Panto, bisous à toi mon poulet.
Ouais, ça va toi Marine autrement?
Ouais, ça peut aller, j'ai connu des jours meilleurs.
Bon, dis Armand, ça va plus vite, je sais pas qui c'est qui parle mais...
Il t'a pas parlé Mojo?
Non, pas eu le temps. J'étais un peu au rugby aujourd'hui, donc j'ai pas eu trop de...
Arcade. Allez, salut. C'était nul, c'était de la merde. Oh là là, je me fais pire. Moi, je retourne sur live de top parce que...
Moi, c'est pas ça que j'avais vu pour info.
Parce que en fait, voilà, il y a personne qui partit dans le live Marine.
Ça peut aller Yannick, mais on reste toujours bonne humeur pour vous tous les gars, toujours. Je vous kiffe les poulets.
Bah nous aussi on te kiffe. Ah, on est combien en live là? Il y a Delta, il y a toi et il y a moi?
Un Québécois, Fort Réal, Pisla.
Bah il y a Delta, toi et moi?
Les gens et autres. C'est pas vos trucs hein. Salut. Comment tu vas? Enfin là l'objectif c'est 550 abonnés hein. Là on a déjà passé les 510 hein. Au calme hein, sans pression.
Donc alors Delta, tu m'avais dit que tes abonnés avaient principalement
Google Traduction. Oh pou, les gars ça fait mal.
De quoi on est trop en live? Il y a Delta, toi et moi, Marine alors.
C'est ouais. Reste, hein.
Non mais en live, ah oui mais attends 2 secondes, je suis en train de jouer, je peux pas regarder partout.
Delta est en live, Marine est en live et toi aussi. Jean-But, bah il...
je sais pas. Ah, Jean-But 007, ouais, il est cool, t'inquiète.
Morty.
Ah, c'est pour ça qu'il est pas bien, Anonymous, mais t'inquiète, j'essaie de tenir le coup. J'arrive dans 10 minutes dans le chat, laissez de la place. Oula, attention Adri, le breton arrive. En fait, les gars...
Adri, il est pas breton, il est normand.
Les gars, silence.
Oh.
Pour tous les Bretons, s'il vous plaît, faites attention, demain il y a un ouragan qui passe chez vous, alors je sais pas vers quelle heure et si c'est toujours d'actualité.
Déjà, c'est pas aujourd'hui, c'est demain. C'est pas aujourd'hui, c'est demain, Marie.
Oui, trou de balle, mais ça a été dit dans la semaine. Oh,
oui, mais c'est demain.
Se masturber, ça rend sourd.
Oui, mais c'est demain qui passe, et c'est sur Brest.
Donc pour les Bretons, demain un ouragan, donc restez bien chez vous, faites attention à vous, j'ai pas envie de perdre un de mes potes ou un de mes abonnés.
Ouais, ça va, c'est sur Brest, c'est de l'autre côté de chez nous.
C'est pas le truc où va Saint-Malo.
Non mais c'est la pointe qui va toucher l'ouragan, donc ça va.
Mais c'est normal, item aussi, Anonymous, tu sais, si t'arrive un truc, il s'en voudra.
Et genre c'est pas le truc de je sais plus quoi là où il y a Saint-Malo.
Mange à moins. Ça veut dire quoi, mange à moins, Panto?
Allo.
Yo, Jess.
Ouais, allo.
Bien.
Jessica Bribier 49. Abonnez-vous si le contenu vous plaît. Merci à tous ceux qui le feront. En live. Non, c'est pas moi. C'est le peuple.
Donc pour ceux qui sont sur mon live, oh 2 secondes. Pour ceux qui sont sur mon live, il y a 2 pages sur lesquelles vous pouvez vous abonner. Donc celle de Marine Gaming, celle que j'ai déjà fait de la pub, et Delta aussi.
Il y a trop de rien moi non plus, je viens de Steamy.
Mais Jess il s'est déjà abonné à ma chaîne tout à l'heure. Oui, dis-moi donc. Mais de rien, Jean-But, c'est un plaisir.
Moi je viens de Steamy, j'ai rien à
Après, je sais pas de quel côté de la Bretagne ça va passer, mais...
C'est le Finistère. C'est le Finistère, oui.
C'est le Finistère, Jean-But. Si t'es vers là-bas, attends, Brest, c'est à côté ou pas
Bah oui, Brest, c'est le Finistère, c'est la capitale du Finistère.
Ok, bon, bah Jean-But, reste chez toi, j'ai pas envie que tu t'envoles, hein.
Ah, surtout qu'il prévoit des vents à... Surtout qu'il prévoit des vents à 170... Il prévoit des vents à 170 km/h.
En fait, il se passe que moi je vais pas bien, que j'ai un peu les idées noires, tu vois, et il s'inquiète pour sa copine aussi qui a eu un souci et il culpabilise pas mal. Et là, je suis en train de m'énerver encore plus, de plus en plus, là, alors je vous parle.
Ouais, mais reste calme, Marine. Hein.
Non, je ne peux pas rester calme, là.
D'accord.
Mais c'est pas grave.
Tu m'expliqueras.
Ouais, mais fais attention quand même à toi, Jean-But.
Ouais.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role.
Il est con.
Neither thinks very highly of the other.
Ouais. Pas sûr, c'est qui demande à rejoindre là?
Et Michou.
Ouais, bah pas de soucis, Michou, avec grand plaisir, tu te convoques sur GTA.
Quand j'aurai de la clé,
je te dirai en privé, Triard.
Attends.
En tout cas, merci à mes modos, merci à tout le monde. Là, je suis contente, j'ai dépassé 2 objectifs en quelques jours. Ça fait vraiment plaisir, les gars. Ah, bah tu lui diras merci, papa. Bah oui, t'es modo, il me semble, Delta, non?
C'est con, lui.
Salut, Steven. Ah, bah, plaisir partagé, Triade. Ouais, je sais, t'inquiète. Bah oui, je suis sûr, mais qui est con, abonnez-vous, je range. Ryan, évite tes pubs, tu risques de te faire gicler par mes modos. On est à 519 les gars.
Putain, ça avance vite.
J'espère qu'il n'y a pas Shafik qui fait le con derrière, sinon on s'en fout, mais...
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Ah, sois courageux.
Ça c'est con.
Mets une perruque de femme, habille-toi en meuf, fais-toi greffer une paire de seins et une chatte, et puis voilà. Hein.
C'était con.
Bah ouais, carrément, y'a pas de soucis.
Le con.
Ah les gars, en direct, mardi soir, ne loupez pas le live avec mon petit papounet en sucre que j'aime tant.
Ah ouais, ton père il fait un live avec toi, cool.
Ouais, mardi soir, il fera un live avec moi. Si vous avez
Ah,
besoin
cool.
en session, ou besoin de me parler d'un truc, appelez-moi, je suis prêt à tout quasiment. Oh, et si je te demande de venir me rendre visite chez moi, Triard, tu viendrais?
Moi oui.
Ouais.
Si, il y a quelques-uns de ses abonnés qui font les cons. Enfin, de ses potes là.
C'est poteau. Pourquoi Yuli?
Ouais, mais je sais, ouais, il m'avait dit où il habitait.
Il est où? Genre il est vers où?
Ouais, mais c'est pas grave, tu payes pas l'hôtel, tu dors à la maison, mon petit poulet.
Parce que moi j'aime pas les
Tu
vidéos.
restes pas une journée, hein, tu viens plusieurs jours. Hein. Ouais, mais c'est beaucoup plus calme, lol. Oui, j'avoue, c'est agréable.
Our scout says only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can handle Ramsay Snuff. He doesn't scare me.
Ok, bah fais-leur un gros bisou et qu'ils hésitent pas à venir faire un tour sur mon live, où tu leur montres.
J'ai partagé ton live encore, Marine.
Ah, merci mon poulet. Le calme avant la tempête, c'est ça.
Ouais, y a pas de souci.
Je suis en Île-de-France, mais
C'est
si
fait.
j'ai l'occasion de faire un tour, je viendrai volontiers. Et sur Paris alors.
Bonsoir les têtes de pine.
Ah,
Oh, une petite bite.
Oh, les petites chattes rasées là.
Une petite bite, mais qui sait s'en servir, hein.
Ouais, attends, parle pas trop vite.
Eh, le puceau il va se calmer.
Ah merde, t'es
direct,
dans
là.
Maman, tu dors? Ah merde.
Quoi?
Pardon. Je vais me faire engueuler.
Oh, déconne, t'es dans les Yvelines, mais on va bientôt y monter sûrement si je suis encore avec Dylan.
Oh non,
Donc,
mais
si
pas
on y
ta
monte,
mère,
on
elle
te
dort,
passera.
putain.
Non, elle dort pas, mais bon, elle gueule. J'ai réveillé le dragon, déconnez pas.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Why not make an offering for peace?
Bah ta gueule alors.
Ok, j'en veux. C'est le bordel.
Quoi?
Ouais, t'es du 78, Triard en fait. J'habite à Plaisir, c'est à 40 km de Paris.
Our forces may
Tu sais où
not be
c'est?
at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but
Ah, tu l'as viré? Salaud.
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and
Good.
we will respect his decision.
78, 370, ok.
Genre, t'as viré Mojojo?
Ouais, il a viré, je l'ai.
Mais pourquoi vous l'avez viré?
T'es ouf toi?
Je sais pas pourquoi il a viré.
Mais c'est un pote à moi, vous êtes sérieux? Oui, je veux que ça braille dans mon live, j'adore quand tu fais le con.
Ah, en plus.
Ouais.
Mais je suis avec les grands malades mentaux donc.
Bah, je pense que ça va chier parce qu'ils veulent pas te inviter.
Moi,
Bah,
je t'aime.
ouais.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
Bah non, Pierre, tu l'as ouvert la partie.
Bon bah les gars, ça va chier.
Ah ouais.
Il va se fâcher. Ah t'abuses Delta là quand même. Ah mais c'était pour faire le con, c'était pas méchant. Mais non Delta, c'était pas lui. Mais non, c'était pas lui, c'était moi pour plaisanter. Je te promets c'était... Non, je te promets c'était... Je te promets que c'était... Delta, je te jure que c'était moi pour rire. Je te jure que c'était moi. Mais je te jure que c'était moi. Mais non, mais je te jure que c'était moi. Par contre, je te promets...
Ah ouais,
non, mais...
tu l'as viré à tort. Et tu
Non,
vas
non.
te faire quoi de te faire engueuler?
Non, sans déconner, je te jure, Delta, je te jure que c'était moi pour rire.
Je vais recréer un chat partie publique et si vous voulez vous voyez, si vous voulez pas, tant pis.
Non, mais je te promets, Delta, que c'était moi, c'était juste pour rire. J'ai juste voulu te faire une blague. Non, mais je te promets que c'était moi et c'était juste pour... Non, mais on a la même voix avec moi, Jojo, donc... Mais je te promets que c'était moi pour rire. Je peux te le promettre, je te donne ma parole d'honneur.
Il y a un pseudo.
Jean But, ouais, il est pas mal lui quand même. Bon, tu crées un chat ou t'en crées pas, Marine? Attends, désolé pour ceux qui regardent le live. Bon, et pire, je retournerai sur le chat après.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need...
Ah bah voilà, je viens de recevoir l'invitation. D'accord.
C'est fait. Voilà, maintenant.
Voilà, surtout, Mojo, surtout que c'est toi qui as pris à ma place, quoi.
Non mais sans déconner quoi, attends,
en plus moi je plaisante.
Juste pour déconner, le mec il me permet de faire ça, non mais qu'il aille se faire foutre.
Non mais c'est bon, vas-y, c'est bon, on s'en fout.
Non,
c'est bon,
ça commence à me casser les couilles, il est déjà comme ça.
Oui, mais y a pas mort d'homme.
Non mais c'est bon, ça m'a gonflé.
Oh, combien on est dans cette partie là, ça crache.
Allez hop, comme ça c'est fait, c'est réglé. Marine, je vais pas me casser le cul pendant 3 heures, moi je te le dis direct. Hein.
Ah, tu veux jouer à quoi?
J'en sais rien, j'ai pas regardé Ghost.
Ah mais c'est Delta qui gueule.
Eh Mojo?
Quoi?
Pourquoi tu disais ouais j'ai mal pour le club?
Ben parce que Rennes a perdu pour une connerie pas possible, monumentale.
Encore?
Ah ouais, ils ont perdu 1-0, le but il a jamais eu lieu d'être le but, hein, sans déconner. Hein.
Et moi je m'en fous, donc s'ils ont gagné 6-0, qu'est-ce que vous pouvez faire? Et on peut rien faire face à ça, c'est une équipe de ouf, même s'ils sont
Guingamp, attends, mais un but de la main et l'arbitre il fait oh oui c'est accepté, non mais attends, arrête de déconner quoi.
Les gens, s'il vous plaît, 2 secondes.
Oh,
Marine, tu nous as invités pour nous dire quelque chose d'important.
Bien sûr.
C'est sympa, hein.
Salut Abelio, comment tu vas? Pas trop la
C'était
forme, mais
vidéo
ça va.
Marine.
Et Jumeau, je t'appelle tout à l'heure pour t'expliquer.
D'accord.
Ok.
Ouais. Ah non, il y a 2-0 pour Guingamp pour Goulet.
Pour Guingamp. Comme Bouaré.
C'est là où habite mon demi-frère.
Marine.
J'ai beau, tu vois, être fouteux ou quoi que ce soit, mais il y a 2 clubs où je peux pas supporter, tu vois. C'est Guingamp et Nantes.
Paris.
C'est deux clubs.
En plus, on prend un rouge.
Casery, il prend un double jaune.
Toi, t'es pour Rennes.
Bah, forcément, 35, c'est où? C'est Rennes, apprends ta géographie, hein. Ah non, mais moi, quand je suis énervé, ça y va direct, hein. Ouais, quand je suis énervé, ça y va direct, hein.
Alors je te rappelle, dans le Nord-Pas-de-Calais, on est tous consanguins, donc on va
Mais
se
je le
calmer.
connais le Nord-Pas-de-Calais, attends, j'ai de la famille de 62, donc je sais où c'est, arrête de m'apprendre la géographie un peu, merde.
Mais ta gueule, Adrien, oh, détends-toi.
Ah, t'inquiète pas, Béo, on vient bien grave.
Pour moi qu'on apprend la géographie, bordel de merde.
Et détends-toi, toi. Putain, et ça y est, il est énervé. Ça y est, il est vénère.
Ah, vous faites chier, vous gueulez, là.
Quoi? Bah, si t'es pas content, t'as qu'à muter, putain.
Mais Adrien, ta gueule, c'est bon. Oh, détends-toi.
Ça suffit,
Ah, mais faut pas me chercher, moi, quand je suis énervé, c'est tout le monde qui prend.
Ah, mais je m'en fous. Moi, je veux pas prendre.
Moi, c'est pète sec, je te promets, je suis pète sec.
Adrien, tu sais ce qu'il y a? Il y en a un qui te soutient et dit faites pas chier Adrien, merde.
Qui c'est qui
Les
donne
rageux en
ça?
partie. Écoutez, les rageux en partie, silence radio s'il vous plaît, on n'entend pas Marine.
Bah, si t'es pas content, t'as qu'à quitter.
Ah mais moi j'écoute, hein, je profite.
On est des grands malades mentaux, quand même.
Ah, mais moi, je dis les choses directes, c'est même pas la peine de me parler quand je suis comme
Ouais,
ça.
bah merci, je te connais. Ça fait 22 ans que je te supporte,
Fais un
connard.
gros câlin à ta petite sœur et ça te détendra.
À mon avis, il n'y a pas qu'un gros câlin qui lui suffirait.
Avant
Tu la
de me
préfères
détendre, je peux dire
souriante
qu'il
ou
faut me
tout
retenir.
triste?
Souriante.
Voilà.
Bon, c'est pas
Donc tu lui
ça,
fais des
mais-
câlins et tu souris. Et t'arrêtes de faire chier.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Ça
Des
marche.
trucs sales tout ça ce soir.
Mais ta gueule, je suis pas pédé, je peux faire les moules fraîches, toi. Oh.
Oh, il a dit qu'il préférait les moules fraîches.
Putain. Ma moule bien fraîche, oui, mais pas de bif.
Les gars, attendez, les gars. Attaquez pas Mojojo, c'est pas le moment.
J'ai un peu lion et toi, Bégo.
Restez calme avec lui, c'est pas le moment. Il est pire qu'une femme qui a ses règles quand il est comme ça.
Mais ta gueule, vas-y, range ton tampon,
C'est moi quand j'ai mes
toi.
règles, je suis pas aussi chiante, hein.
Bah, c'est ce que je viens de dire.
Sauf quand mon mec m'emmerde et qu'il me fait des coups dans le dos.
Oh là.
Ça, c'est autre chose. Ça, c'est autre chose. Ça, laisse
Ça,
en
c'est
dehors
pas
de
bon, ça.
Laisse tomber. Laisse tomber, mets ça de côté, d'accord? Profite de ton live, on en parlera hors live, ça. D'accord?
Ouais. Aïe,
C'est pas dans les
putain.
détails. Je dis juste que je suis chiante que dans ces cas-là.
Oui, et ben je te le dis, tu laisses ça pour toi et on en parlera hors live.
Bon, on en
D'accord?
discutera sur un Skype,
Attention, on
ça
en
fait
a
longtemps.
parlé déjà, Mojo.
Oui, bah voilà.
Par contre, t'en parleras avec Armand en privé.
Non, non, en
Oui, bah,
public,
c'est
bien
ce
sûr.
que je t'ai dit tout à l'heure,
On
je
lui en
l'appellerai tout à
parler
l'heure.
ici. Ah, tu lui fais un gros bisou, Steph, à ton petit loup. Il va mieux d'ailleurs.
Ah ouais, Steph, ouais, son petit loup, ça va mieux son dos, en fait.
Ah, t'es au courant aussi pour son doigt?
Bah, tu l'as dit sur ton live l'autre jour, Marine.
Oh, oh.
C'est pas mal la Normandie.
Ouais, ça dépend quel côté.
La Normandie, c'est comme la Bretagne, c'est un pays, je t'ai déjà dit.
Ta gueule, toi. T'es gentil, on vient pas de Pro ML,
Mon
nous.
ami, comment tu vas? Ah, il est sérieux mon Nightbot là, il va la suspendre 5 secondes juste pour les points d'exclamation s'il te plaît.
If you're willing to trust me, I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
It's too dangerous for me right now. And for you as well.
Ouais mais j'ai l'habitude ça.
Je sais, je suis au courant aujourd'hui.
Which is why
Je suis au
you must
courant.
trust me. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
Là, à l'instant, là.
I really must go.
Please don't despair.
Oh putain, nom de Dieu, Marine, j'arrive, je mets GTA, ça va me défouler. Oh putain.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Ah, invitez-moi sur GTA.
Oh nom de Dieu. Oh nom de Dieu. Tout sur
Invitez-moi
GTA.
sur GTA.
Eh ben j'arrive, vas-y, allez, vas-y, envoie l'invitation, j'arrive. Oh mon Dieu, je suis
Bon,
chaud.
les gens.
Oh,
Les gens.
vous allez me dire ce qui se passe, bon dieu de merde là. j'ai
Les
pas
gens, je
suivi.
coupe mon live.
Steven
Mais
nous
j'entends
attend.
rien, ils parlent tous en même temps.